Welcome to Smithsonian Science for the Classroom, the program that is setting the standard in 3D learning and 3D assessment. This quick tutorial video will do two things. First, it will show you how to navigate a digital module and locate its key features. Second, it will showcase how the program supports teachers implementing 3D learning and assessment. Let's get started with a brief overview of what you see when you enter the Smithsonian Science for the Classroom dashboard. Modules are organized by grade level, grades 1 through 5. Each grade level contains 4 modules: physical, life, earth and space, and engineering design. Module titles are in the form of a question. Life, earth, and physical modules question phenomena, and engineering design modules pose a problem to be solved. Select the module you would like to view. Some grade 1 and 2 modules are still under development. Module titles that are highlighted are ready to review. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will look at the Grade 3 Physical Science module. How can we predict patterns in motion? When you select a module, it will open displaying the Module Overview tab and its contents, and the module's lessons, progressing from left to right. For grades 3 through 5, module lessons are organized by focus questions and color groups that are unique to each focus question. Modules conclude with either a science challenge or, for engineering design modules, a design challenge. If you are looking at a grade 1 or 2 module, each lesson has its own lesson question and unique color. Grades 1 and 2 also conclude with a science challenge or design challenge. Before we get started looking at the contents of the guide, here's a quick navigation tip. Notice that as you click on each tab throughout the Smithsonian Science dashboard, a colored dash appears indicating what tab is currently active. For example, the blue dashes here indicate we are on the Module Overview, Concepts and Practices Storyline tab. A quick glance at the blue dashes and you'll know exactly where you are in the guide. Now let's take a closer look at the Teacher's Guide organization, beginning with the Module Overview and the tabbed content below. From left to right, these tabs contain the Concepts and Practices Storyline, Prerequisite Concepts and Practices, Module Background Information, Common Misconceptions, and Materials Management and Safety. The Concepts and Practices Storyline tab offers a quick glance at all lessons in the module, along with a summary of the module's instructional objectives and the 3D tasks that students will perform. Student task summaries are color-coded to relate to the 3 dimensions of NGSS. The Common Misconceptions tab offers some common student misconceptions that relate to the module, an explanation for these misconceptions, and examples of what students may say during the lesson. Smithsonian Science provides you with helpful tips to guide student thinking forward, building understanding so they can begin to make sense of things. The tabs to the right of the module overview include NGSS Alignment and Planner, Curriculum Overview, and Resources. The NGSS Alignment and Planner includes background information on the next generation science standards addressed in this module and include the performance expectations, disciplinary core ideas, science and engineering practices, and cross-cutting concepts. This section also includes a downloadable lesson alignment document for offline use and lesson planning. The Lesson Planners tab contains the lesson plans for all lessons. Planners not only help to plan time for preparation and instruction, but also summarize student objectives, list ELA and math connections, and cross-curricular extensions for the lesson. The Curriculum Overview tab offers a comprehensive overview of the development of Smithsonian Science for the Classroom. In this section, you can learn more about coherent storylines, literacy and STEM notebooking, or assessment. The Resources tab is divided into 2 categories: Teaching Resources and Digital Resources. The Teaching Resources tab includes a summary list with links to downloadable PDFs of teacher resources used throughout the module, including lesson notebook and activity sheets in English and Spanish. The Digital Resources tab lists all digital resources for the module. Smithsonian Science for the Classroom is designed to flexibly integrate digital resources that meaningfully enhance learning. Digital resources include videos and simulations, lesson notebook sheets, student readers, student activity guides, and ebooks. All digital resources are also available at the individual lesson level. Now, let's look at an individual lesson. Every lesson includes the following components: the Overview tab, which contains the lesson's objectives and background information. Materials and Preparation includes the list of materials for the lesson, step-by-step instructions for preparing them, and helpful teacher resource videos to help prepare to teach. Additionally, you'll find links to specific resources that align to the lesson. Procedure provides the step-by-step instructions for teaching the lesson. Within the procedure, you will find point-of-use references to cross-cutting concepts, science and engineering practices, ELA and math connections. This is also where you will find good thinking misconception alerts, easily accessed teaching resources embedded into instruction, guiding questions with anticipated student responses, teacher tips, and direct links to PDFs and digital resources like the Student Activity Guide or lesson notebook sheets. Further down, you will find ELL strategies, safety callouts, and more. Digital resources can be launched directly from the procedure page. Assessment provides guidance on the lesson's 3D assessment and includes assess task charts color-coded to assess the 3 dimensions. Lesson 1 always contains the module's pre-assessment. Each subsequent lesson contains various tasks that serve as formative assessment and include strategies for enrichment and remediation. Additionally, each module has a written summative assessment and science or engineering design challenge that serves as the performance summative assessment and ties back to the module's title phenomenon or problem. A complete system for 3D learning and assessment. There are 2 final tabs found within each lesson. The Extensions tab, which provides suggestions for additional cross-curricular activities in literacy, math, art, history, and more that relate to the lesson's content. And Digital Resources that list the specific digital tools that support the lesson. Digital resources vary by lesson but can include lesson notebook and activity sheets available in English and Spanish. Simply use the Spanish button to toggle between languages. Student activity guides are available in English and Spanish. And student literacy readers in on-grade, below-grade, and Spanish formats. Digital resources can be assigned as enrichment and differentiation activities to support whole class instruction or for individual student review. This concludes our module navigation tutorial. We invite you to explore the entire program for grades 1 through 5. As you review the teacher and student resources, let us know if you have any questions. Contact us at curriculum@carolina.com, or to learn more about Smithsonian Science for the Classroom, visit carolina.com/SSFTC. Smithsonian Science for the Classroom, setting the standard in 3D learning and 3D assessment.